Well, we can actually go to Montfaucon, so I say let's go there. Oh no, not this place. Well, hello, guy. Who are you?
I once read a list of low-stress jobs. It didn't include police work. Obviously, this guy hadn't read the same list.
He's on a list.
Excuse me, officer.
Do you know about the Knights Templar by any chance?
What do you know about the Knights Templar?
Les Templiers. Only that they were excommunicated in 1312 and hanged in their dozens within this very square.
Boy, what they teach in the police academy these days.
No, monsieur. I read it on that board over there.
Also, his mouth isn't moving, and I want to have a stare like this guy does when I get older. Just...
Shouldn't you be off directing traffic or something?
You have seen the Parisian traffic, no?
No.
Yeah, so?
I could direct the traffic. The most dangerous, the east side of Rome. Or I can sit here and enjoy the sun, the architecture, and the Sauvignon. Which would you choose?
Yeah, but I'm not a policeman. What happened to duty?
An excellent question, monsieur.
He's drunk again.
I'll see you around.
Oui, monsieur. I'll be there.
I see here... You know... Working. Tweet.
In French, English, and German, it read, in 1312, Pope Clement V dissolved the knightly order of the Templars and excommunicated its members on charges of heresy. In the following 2 years, many of the knights were hanged on this site. Their Grand Master, Jacques de Molay, was burnt at the stake on an island in the Seine.
Oh, that had to suck.
In the middle of the square was a manhole.
Well...
I wondered if there might be something relevant beneath street level.
That's what I was about to say, George. Well, let's see if we can get in there.
Hey, you. What do you think you're doing?
Nothing.
Leave that comer alone. Now.
But I wasn't...
Sorry, no harm intended.
You stay away from that.
You just sit there and get more drunk enough that you don't know what's going on, drunkie. Well, let's take a look inside. See what we got to look around. We have a...
A row of old pews,
But...
beautifully carved and glowing with polish. I thought of all the people who must have sat here over the decades. All those Parisian derrieres, firm buttocks of the young ladies, the flabby flesh of the old men.
Nope.
That wasn't a pleasing image, so I went back to the young ladies.
Nope. Stop being...
Whoa!
George. No. Also, I like how your thoughts sound like they're in an echo chamber. Just... Come on, meow. Oh, geez. Keep walking and looking.
A knight, there in the company of his fellows. Biblical references engraved into the tomb edge to guide his way to the next world. I guess.
The next world!
I didn't recognize the biblical story in it. I was a Sunday school dropout.
Well, not everybody can be educated. Walk slower.
A scroll was a symbol of scholarship. I knew that much. A scholarly knight. That rang a bell. A very Spanish bell.
Mm-hmm.
A statue of a knight holding a staff and a scroll. The statue had any secrets. It was concealing them pretty well. On the end of the staff was some kind of disc with a cross on it. Around the base of the disc was a hairline crack.
Well, can we take the disc?
Somehow it looked more modern than its neighbor.
Well, we can
I
use
didn't
the...
have time to sit around.
Never mind, we can't use the pew. I was gonna say we can, but we can't.
A stone knight lay in full stone armor, blank eyes looking at the ceiling. Carrying all that armor around must have been hard work.
I mean, it killed him. So, yeah. Talk about that one, George. All the way over there. All the way
A
over
knight, there in the company of his fellows.
Oh, that was it? Whew. So we can't do anything here, here, here. Well, I guess we gotta go back outside. Slowly. Slowly. There we go. Well, there's nothing else out here. Alright, well, I'm assuming we probably have to go talk to Nico then, since we can't do anything new. Back in Nico's apartment again.
Hello, George.
Hey, we can talk about people. Sup?
Oh, by the way, I had a visit from André Lobineau.
Oh yeah. I hope you didn't mind me giving him your address.
Not at all. It was lovely to see him again. He was over the moon when I showed him the manuscript. It's not often he gets that excited. He made a sketch of the knight's crest to take back to the museum. I believe he's identified the family who bear that crest.
I sure hope so.
So I guess we're gonna have to talk to him again?
Do you think the assassin was responsible for killing Marquet?
I don't think so. He could have finished him off the first time.
Wait, didn't we-
Besides, Marquet would have recognized him.
He was pumped to the gills with sedatives. He wouldn't have recognized.
Yeah, we've already heard that. So I guess we gotta go speak
I'd
to
better get back
Andre
to the
again.
quest.
We've got so much going on. Back to the Musée Croon. Now we have to talk to Andre again. Hey there, buddy. More information, I guess.
Hi, Andre.
Hello, Georgie. Hey, I visited Nico's apartment.
Yeah, she told me you came by.
Ooh, quite a fine Georgie boy. I didn't expect anything quite so sexy.
I hope you're referring to the manuscript.
Oui, of course.
Oh, jeez.
What did you make of the manuscript?
It dates from the time of the Crusades.
We guessed that from the Templar seal.
It's a story and pictures like a modern-day comic book.
Well, continue on.
What story does the manuscript tell?
I don't know.
Oh.
It was probably produced for the tourist market.
Tourists?
Oh, oui, pilgrims in their thousands on their way to Jerusalem. The tourist trade is nothing new, you know. It's been around for centuries. Ever since Joshua made a packet selling souvenir bricks from the walls of Jericho.
Have you deciphered any of the images on the manuscript?
There's very little I can be sure about. The slang of the bull could be a reference to Mithras,
Who's he?
a Persian god, almost as popular as Christ at one time. The only thing I can be sure of is the knight. He's Spanish.
How can you tell that?
The writing on the shield, the reference to Ave Maria. No self-respecting knight from Northern Europe would have borne a coat of arms like that.
Well, we just happen to know that where a Spanish knight was. I think. In the... where we just were.
Can you identify the knight's coat of arms?
I already did, Georgie. He's a member of the De Vasconcelos family from the Costa Calida.
Were they famous?
No, they're not mentioned after the 15th century.
Oh,
The spotlight of history moved on. They're probably long dead.
Long dead. Well,
thanks for your help, Andre.
You're welcome.
maybe now that we know that it was a Spanish knight, we go back to the Montfaucon and maybe we trigger something in here. No? 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 Maybe? Let's take a look-see. Let's take another look and see if he goes, oh, that's that guy.
A statue of a knight holding a staff and a scroll. The statue had any secrets. It was concealing them pretty well.
Nope, he's just saying the same thing again.
A scroll was a symbol of scholarship. I knew that much. A scholarly knight. That rang a bell. A very Spanish bell.
Is there something going on between you and Labano?
What business is it of yours? We agreed all this. The clown, the Templars, strictly business, remember?
Yeah, but...
So get off my case.
That was not what I was... Okay.
Let's take another look at the manuscript.
Thinking maybe now we take a look at...
There's a guy with a sword and a bull. Between them is a gem supported by a tripod.
Okay, so they're not saying anything new?
A knight with a crystal ball. The knight scroll bears a phrase in Latin. Through my teachings...
Alright, okay, so we know all this.
There's a... But the There's a...
Alright, well, nope, not gonna talk about Labano
I better
again.
get back to the quest.
Oh boy, let's see if he knows anything.
Do you know anything about the Knights of the Temple?
No, sir. Not a sausage.
The sign on the tripod says it was found at a Templar preceptory.
It does?
Yeah. It doesn't mention John Dee at all.
Most remiss.
You don't know anything about the tripod,
Don't
do
we
you?
already heard this?
No, I don't. I owe what little it was. It thought the bottom row of the chart was,
Why don't you...
Yeah.
you know, do
Yeah.
you?
And you're...
Yeah, okay, yeah, we've seen this before. Yeah, never mind, I think we've heard all that.
Thanks.
So I'm still just trying to figure out... I know I'm need to trigger something, just trying to figure out what it is.
You know.
Already, there just aren't enough hours in the day.
More than enough for me. I can't wait to get home and put my feet up.
Eh bien, see you tomorrow.
Good night, monsieur.
So I just had to do the window thing and getting in the sarcophagus again.
Quit fooling around, you moron! Get your ass over here and bring that flashlight.
Language. Oh, okay. It's like, do something.
What the... Who's there?
Let's get out of here!
Let's get out of here!
Ow. Oh, oh.
The hell?
And when I woke up, I was at the police station. Luckily, I managed to persuade Rosso I was innocent.
Poor Georges.
What a mess. I bungled the whole thing.
I don't think so. You made a pretty good job of distracting those two crooks.
Yeah, but the killer got away with the tripod.
No, he didn't. He's not the only one who can dress up in costume.
You
Really?
mean it was you who stole the tripod? Oh, hell, Nico. I could have been shot.
Those dogs are more likely to shoot their own feet.
I just wish you'd told me your plans. We're supposed to be in this together. And how come you dressed up like a pantomime cat?
Don't sulk, Georgie, please.
Oh, rats. And don't call me Georgie.
Oh, I really thought you'd be pleased. After all, we've got the tripod.
I don't even know how to unpack what just happened in my brain. So, Nico stole the tripod, dressed as a cat, because cleavage, I guess. George, I don't know. It's kind of dumb. Now we got the tripod. Now I wonder if I click on this and he's like, "Are you dating Andre?"
Just how long have you known Labano?
Andre? We met at college. He helped me out when I was a fresh air. Showed me around, that sort of thing.
You never told me that before. I thought he was just a working acquaintance.
So he is. I rarely see him these days. You know, he hasn't changed much. A little lesser at the front, perhaps. I'd forgotten how much fun he could be.
He is super fun. So now I need that tripod.
I'd better get back to the quest.
Are you gonna take that? There we go. Now that I have the tripod, I bet now I can go to that place. And things have changed.
There was a small crowd of 5 sightseers. It's a weird thing, but you can take the most intelligent people in the world, put them in their vacation duds, and hey presto, they look like morons. Why is that?
Because you're a moron?
The juggler was good. Why he couldn't put that kind of application into getting a real job, I had no idea.
Wow.
Maybe he just liked dressing up like a horse's ass.
Wow.
I had no desire to talk to the crowd.
Do you want to talk to the juggler? El Jugler? Juggle Jiggy? The Gigolo
Hey,
Juggler?
You with the balls.
Oh no.
Oui,
How did you learn to be a juggler?
juggler? What is this juggler?
It's you. You juggle, that makes you a juggler.
No, I am a jongleur.
A jongler? What's that?
Mon Dieu! A jongleur is an artist, a master of the contragravitic aeroballetic mysteries. In centuries past, the courts of the crowned heads of Europe had the jongleurs, witty, erudite men to whom the monarchs turned in their hours of need.
Wait a minute, wait. Let me get this straight. Our enemies are at the borders, plague ravages the land, and the peasants are revolting. Thank God we've got Chuckles the Jongler to throw his balls around. I don't think so.
Phrasing.
That juggling doesn't look so difficult.
Oh, it does not, does it not? Perhaps you feel you could do better, no?
I'll give it a try.
Be my guest.
Be his gross to be his guest.
I had no idea what I was
George is
doing.
gonna suck
But this guy
little
was
test.
obviously an idiot, so how difficult could it be? A lot more difficult than I thought. That's how difficult.
Yay!
Still, it was my big chance to be derided by complete strangers.
Not so easy after all, is it?
No, I guess not.
Huh, so... wonder if we're gonna
Hi
have to do
again.
something here. We are.
Oui? What is it this time?
Do you know about the Templars?
What do you know about the Knights Templar?
Le Templier? Ah, their last Grand Master, Jacques Dumoulin, was burnt on an island in the Seine in 1314.
Wow. You're pretty well educated for a juggler.
No, monsieur. I read it on that board over there.
That seems to be, you know, how things work, apparently.
It didn't seem right to fry somebody's palm when they make their living with their hands.
Wuss.
Look, a red nose.
Ah, you are a clown.
A clown?
No, if so, you would be a much better jongleur.
For a moment, an idea capered around near the spotlight of my attention, but fell down the pothole of abstraction before I could focus on it. Does this grease paint mean anything to you?
A red nose, and now grease paint. You are sure you are not a clown?
Well, I was distracted by the idea again. Caper, caper, caper. Plummet. No. Gone again.
Yeah, you're
Catch you later.
Au revoir,
super...
monsieur.
Yeah. Well, let's take a look inside real quick. Oh, hey, we've got a friend. Hello, buddy.
A priest stood by the pews, energetically polishing something.
He's polishing the pews. The pew.
Excuse me, Father.
Yeah.
Pardon?
Do you mind if I ask you a few questions?
Not at all, monsieur. It will be my pleasure to help you.
He has... Do we have anything that needs polishing?
I've got a medieval tripod.
What? That was funny.
How about this for a gem?
It is very beautiful, monsieur, and yet I feel that there is an air of suffering about it.
Why was George speaking when that was the guy's voice? Creepy.
How long have you worked here?
Hardly work, monsieur. This is a calling. I have been helping Father Flambert for nearly 6 months now.
I guess you don't know much about the history of this church, then.
Just a little.
You've got quite a shine on that candlestick.
Stop.
Ah, oui. Anything less than best would be an insult to the Almighty.
I guess so. I never thought of it like that. What do you know about the Knights Templar?
You have come to the right place, if that is your interest. Many of them were executed in the square outside. It was a disgrace to France.
Well, the Pope was right behind it, though.
Clement V was a man of mammon, not of God.
That's kind of forthright for a priest, isn't it?
You think so? It is hard to be sure what happened. It is so long ago.
I noticed that the stained glass window on the left looks more modern than the middle one.
You have a keen eye, monsieur. The original window was destroyed in the last war. It was as old as the church, early 14th century.
Oh, man, that's awful.
Oui, a terrible loss. Still, the church and the other windows survived.
Yay!
Have you seen this man before?
No, I have never seen him before.
Alright then.
Catch you later.
Au revoir, monsieur.
I'm assuming then that we have to go ahead and take care of the clown guy first. So does this mean George finally has a reason to glam up? No, he's just gonna ask about that.
Hi again.
Oui? What is it this time?
Feast your eyes on this.
Why does he show that to everybody?
Is it real?
I think so.
Some people believe that great gems always have curses upon them.
Oh, that's garbage. Although, now that I think about it, both of the people who had this before me disappeared in mysterious circumstances. And the guy who was supposed to get this was shot and then murdered in his hospital bed. Do you want it?
No.
Do you want this not cursed thing? I've got a tripod.
I've got a medieval tripod.
And my Uncle Claude has hemorrhoids. So what?
I'm sorry for your uncle.
Catch you later.
Au revoir, monsieur.
Does he say anything new? We need to get these people out of here.
Excuse me, officer.
We need to figure this out. He doesn't say anything new, so... Bleh.
I'll see you around.
Oui, monsieur. I'll be there.
I'll be there. Can I stick the nose on? No? Well, what can I take out this and now use it because they'll be blocking the attention.
Hey, you. What do you think you are doing?
Nothing.
You stay away from that.
I'm not doing anything.
I had no desire to...
Alright, so we can't do anything with this guy. I'm sure we need to get this guy to leave so we need all these people to leave. And we have a guy up there we don't know if we can talk to yet. Well, guess it's time to look around again. Well, I had been wandering around for a little bit and didn't think to, look at the map outside the map, and we can go here. A few hours later. Oh, okay, that was it. Very nice, I guess. Hello, guy watering lawn.
There was a crotchety old guy watering the lawn.
Who
If
has
this
a
garden was
crotch?
all his own work, he was more capable than he looked.
Hello, crotch man. Also,
Hi.
you walked right through
Is
that.
this the de Vasconcelos house?
Who wants to know?
I could tell the old coot was going to be trouble. My name's George Stobart. I was wondering whether...
The house is not open to the public.
This is the de Vasconcellos' house.
And what business is that of yours, senor?
Look, all I want is to speak to the head of the household.
There is no household. Only the Countess and myself.
Well, that's who I want to talk to then.
Tell me about the Countess de Vasconcellos.
She doesn't receive guests. That's all you need to know.
You don't even know what I have to talk to her about.
She hasn't won the lottery, has she?
Yes!
Yeah. That's it. The Countess has won the lottery, and I'm here to give her the check.
Marvelous. May I see it?
No. No, I have to deliver it to her in person.
The Countess doesn't do the lottery.
Oh, for crying out loud, why'd you lead me on then?
To amuse myself. To make you look a fool. To make you go away.
That was so hurtful and mean, and I just can't even anymore.
What do you know about the Templars?
Who wants to know?
Are you angling for a bribe or something?
You have nothing that I want, senor, except the pleasure of your absence.
Wow. The guy
Wow.
was obviously protecting the Countess against the whole world. But why?
'Cause he's probably tapping it.
Do you recognize this man?
No.
I'll be going for now.
Adios, senor.
Yep, by going, I mean just going right over here.
The main part of the house was old, but nowhere near as old as the gatehouse section.
Well, let's just walk in then.
Hey, you.
Yeah? What is it?
You would not like it if people just wandered into your home, would you?
Well, no, I guess not.
Then show a little consideration.
Okay. Sorry.
I mean, it depends on who is just walking into my house. I mean, that really does matter. What do we got going on here?
The hose ran from some sort of utility room all the way to the lawn.
And I have an idea of what I remember that we're supposed to do. We're supposed to go with the blood pressure cuff.
My hose has stopped.
Yeah?
See, my hose never stops.
30.
Well, I'm sorry to hear it. It's always sad when an old tradition comes to an end.
Did you have anything to do with it?
Well, I'm shocked. I'm mortified. How could you think such a thing?
Very easily, senor. Very easily. I'm going to find out why my hose has stopped. And that means going into the house. You are not, absolutely not, to go in the house. If you do go in the house, I will set the dogs on you.
Well, we definitely are not going to go into the house next time. We're going to go in the house next time. We're like definitely going to go in the house next time. So when we come back, we're going to go in the house and, you know, hopefully not have dogs eat our faces. Because that would be bad. Yay. So till then, y'all take care. And of course, have a good one.